Hi friends, in the previous video we have seen how to do the event binding. So how to handle the events we have seen. Now we will see how we can send the data. So that means how we can pass the data through the events. Let's suppose I have a label here username. Okay. Now what I will try to do is I will try to add an input box. Okay. Input type is equal to text. I will add type is equal to text and I will try to do class is equal to form control. So these are all bootstrap controls. Again I am telling you. So I have added a what I can say I have added a input box, simple input box. Now what I will try to do is let's to try here, and what I will try to do is I will try to add some bootstrap classes. Okay, now this is the bootstrap class I have introduced. So now if I refresh this one, I will so now here is the username and we got the input box here. Now I need to, whenever the user types in this input, I need to capture this data. Okay, how we can capture the data, how we can take the data to the TS code. Now here I can take here the event as input. Okay, input is nothing but what we can say is it is a DOM event only, it's inbuilt event only. So input means whenever the user types anything, enters anything data into this one, so the input event will be fired. So whenever the user types any data in the from the keyboard, input event will be fired. So now on update user or something like that I will take. Okay, on update user I will take the method. Now I will try to create the method in the TS file. So if I go to here users component.ts, here I will create on update user. Okay, so here I will what I will try to take is I will take username is equal to empty. First time it will be empty, username will be empty. Now what I will try to do is on whenever user updates the data here in the input box, okay, I will try to take the data whatever present in this input box and I will try to store it in the variable username. Now here what we have did, here we have used the input event and we are calling the method on update user. So now somehow I need to get the data what the user has been entered in this input. Okay, we can get the input. What we can do is for every event, so for example on click event or any input event, the Angular sends you one special reserved key event data that is nothing but called as dollar event. It will send the event data. For example, if for the click event it will send the event data which it contains is the button, the about the button details, about all the event object it will be having, the coordinates where that button is present, the class and everything. It will send you all the details of this object. In the same scenario for this one dollar event, it will send all the details regarding that input thing. Okay, input element. So you need to remember this one. So you need to keep it in mind this one. So for every events thing, event binding, so you Angular will come with an special is Angular will send you the data in the form of dollar event. So you need to, if you want to get the data about this one, you need to use dollar event. So you need to remember this one, it's so important. Okay, now how we can capture the data here? So we can write here of type any. Okay, now we will try to print the event data. Console.log event. If I try to print this event data, now let's see the output. Here if I try to see the output here, console.log, if I will go to the console, here I will try to get the console. Now here what I will try to do is whenever I try to enter, you are able to get an input event. See, so here if I write the test event, so I am getting the input element. So this is the nothing but what we can say is this is the event object. Okay, this is the event object. So what can we do is we can convert this one into the event. Okay, in TypeScript built-in we have an event type. Now this is a type event. Now I want to get the data. So where you can get the data is in the target object. We go here, if I write something, I will get in the target object. So you will be having here target. In the target you will be having down. You go down, you'll be having value. So the value what I have written is E. So that is the reason E is showing. So we can get the input data using target dot value. So I can do whatever the thing whatever is this dot username. So I am trying to save this username, a username variable in this property I am trying to save this dot username is equal to event dot target dot value. So we can directly use event dot target dot value, and here we are getting an error that here we are getting an error that target dot value doesn't exist. Why what it is thinking is this event might be of input element, or otherwise it should be a button also. We don't so TypeScript cannot determine. So this dollar event, the data, it is coming from where I don't know. So we can apply this on update user for this one also. For example, for this one also we can apply, okay, or otherwise for div also I can apply that method. So that for that reason it is telling that the value I don't know it may apply or not. So what we can do is we can typecast this one in two methods. About the typecasting I already told you, as HTML. So we know that it is an input element, so we can convert this one to as HTML input element. Okay, we can convert like this, or otherwise we can do like this, and we can do here angle brackets, and we can do like this. Either way is okay. Okay, so now we need to keep these all the things in one wrapper. Okay, either way we can do it. Either we can use like angle brackets, or otherwise we can convert this one as HTML, sorry, as HTML input element. We can use this one also. So I am telling that the event that target what I am getting, that one is an HTML input element, so no need to worry about that one. So now the value came. Now we will try to see. Now what we will try to do is, so this username we will try to show it in the user component.html. Below here only I will try to show. Div, I can wrap here username like this. Okay, now I got the username. Now let's try to see the output. So if I try, got refresh. Now if I try to write anything, so if you see here, you will be able to see automatically the data is getting updated. Okay, so this is how we can use the event binding and also pass the data using dollar event. So you need to remember this important point, dollar event. So for every events you will be having the dollar event, which contains about the event object of this element. Okay, this is how you can update the data, whatever the data he has entered. So every time the user enters, presses the key from the keyboard, enters the data. So this input event is filed, and this method will be filed, and from this method we are saving the value in the username. Okay, so this is how we can catch the data using dollar event. So before going to two-way binding, so I explained you this one. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.